Welcome to my show, it's good to know you don't mind getting out of bed, at least to see what happens next. Welcome to my burlesque sideshow, I think you might need a bottle of wine to understand this sorry mess. I heard the preacher say a long, long time ago, rock and roll might move you, but the devil's gonna take your soul. Say, preacher, it's okay, no need to get excited, it's just cabaret, and even you're invited, but leave your doomsday prophecies at home. Yeah, it's alright, step right up and try it and we'll dance all night. You love it, don't deny it, but put us down and you can dance alone. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show.
Okay, now. Maybe now. That should be better. So, welcome in, everybody. So happy to see you all. Welcome, Lizzie. How are you? Great to see you. Happy Sunday. All right, so what are we doing today? We are making lasagna, and I make a bomb-ass lasagna. And we're going to do it from a bunch of our tomatoes that we have from our garden. And yeah, make a fresh marinara and do the whole thing. Making fresh pasta. So why don't we start with, let's start with the marinara. Seems a reasonable place to start. Let's start at the sauce. Come on, Artemis. You can keep up, there you go, hi. Okay, let me finish putting away these dishes real quick. Bear with me for a moment. How is everybody on this fine Sunday? Colorful sippy cups. So is the life of a parental unit. Oh, for frig's sake, come on. There we go. Let's see. Good. You, what am I making? I'm great. Thank you very much for asking. And today we're making lasagna. I'm making pasta from scratch, marinara from scratch. The tomatoes came out of the garden. The herbs came out of the garden. Yeah, it'll be kind of like a 3-4 hour long process. It's a lengthy one, but it's really good. I make a particularly excellent pan of lasagna. High effort, big payoff. So there we go. Dishes away. Now we can start cooking. So, here we are. How about that cool camera following me action? Like, I think that's neat. I don't know that I'll ever get tired of seeing that. That's so cool. Hey, internet's back. How about that? Welcome in, Lumen. How are you? Also, Dragon World, what I was in the middle of saying is thank you very much for following. Welcome aboard. Exclamation Chef Story if you want to know a little bit about me. I've spent a little over 20 years in and out of restaurants, working, let's see, I have my own ice cream company, own catering company, kind of done it all. And now I'm making food for you. What we try and do here is we try and do food, like restaurant quality food or better, for $5 or less on the plate. Today we're making lasagna all from scratch, and we are about it. Lasagna was the very first thing that I ever truly like formulated my own recipe for, right? Like lasagna is one of those things that as a kid, I don't know about you guys, but as a kid that was like the cool meal. Whenever it was your birthday and they asked you what you wanted, like you'd say lasagna. It was a treat. And so that was the first thing that I wanted to learn to make, and then once I learned to make it, I wanted to make it better. So this is a lifetime pursuit of lasagna. Personally, I think it's top notch, but I may be a little bit biased, being's how it's mine. All right, so here we go, grabbing our tomatoes, loads of tomatoes. Loads and loads and loads of tomatoes. Garden's spitting out tomatoes right now, y'all. Dragon World, I too love lasagna. I'm glad you do as well. Dude, check out all these tomatoes. Here, this is bag number 1 of 3. Let's go to the prep board real quick. There you go. Look at this. This is bag number 1. We're gonna have so many dang tomatoes. So I'm grabbing all my Romas and San Marzanos. Those are great sauce tomatoes. We planted them both this year. San Marzanos look like they got really big and the Romas stayed small, or vice versa. I'm not sure which is which right now. It is a lot of tomatoes, right? Bag 1 of 3. Got another one that's got another bucket full of them too that we just harvested. Look, this is every single day right now. This time of year. This is all harvested just this morning. Look at all those tomatoes and herbs and shit. It was all just this morning. All right, let's see. Maters. That's a bad mater. Okay, those are all slicers, yellow or cherry tomatoes. Black cherry tomatoes at that. You know what? Why don't we process the tomatoes we got on the board before we move to the next ones? One of the few foods we will gladly eat before it has a chance to cool down properly. Lasagna, hell yeah. All right, let's see. Bucket. Let me grab a bucket to rinse these off in real quick. Thank you. All right, now let's sort through the next bag of tomatoes. Some of these are a little sketch. Some of these must have been harvested a couple of weeks ago. It's all right. They just dried out. They didn't actually rot, which I appreciate. Dude, it is so many tomatoes.
And we're going to have like 3 times this amount next year.
In case you guys missed that aside, Puck Bunny just said we'll have about triple this amount next year, so have that to look forward to.
I mean, think about it. You know that black cherry tomato tree, or that tomato bush that's been putting out, they cropped some of those black cherry tomatoes?
Uh-huh.
Well, I had 3 of those. But the bison took 2 of them.
Oh, yeah. The bison. This one is almost all sauce tomatoes, so I'll just pull out the few black cherry tomatoes that exist. There we go. It's all sauce.
We found all 3 of the bags on the refrigerator.
Mm-hmm. And then between that and what we harvest, between now and Wednesday, we'll be able to make salsa for the party. I know.
Okay.
I said between that and...
Oh. Between that and what we harvest
Yeah.
now and between Wednesday, you'll be able
There
to
you
make
go.
a big batch of salsa.
Okay, so, like I said, we got to rinse these off because these are straight out of the garden and we didn't wash them when we brought them in, so they just got a little dirt on them. No pesticides, no wax, no nothing, just dirt.
Little bug chomp. Aren't they just beautiful?
Look at this, guys. There's a big Cambro full of tomatoes. 6 quarts of random Roma and San Marzano tomatoes.
Well, not to mention the fact
Yes,
that
indeed. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the community.
all
Oh, Glitch, welcome in. I
the
saw.
19.
Yeah, 19 left.
19 left.
Anyway, Dragon, what I was saying is every 100 followers, we do a brand new flavor of ice cream. We do an ice cream democracy stream. So every 100 new followers, I used to run an ice cream business, and I still have my industrial machine out in the garage. So you guys get to vote on flavor, mix-ins, sauces, anything you want, and I just make the ice cream. So there's that, and welcome aboard. Glad to have you. All right. Just run a sink full of cold water and then kind of move them around a little bit and it'll knock all the dirt off of them. You love making food? What kind of food do you love making most, Dragon World? Glitch, welcome back. So happy to have you back. Sorry for not being on for a while. Been busy with the crops and the ranch. Yeah, I don't blame you. Gotta be busy work, I'm sure. Same here though, you're more of a baking kind of gal. There you go. I'm learning to bake slowly but surely, and it's coming along well. I haven't had any big baking fails yet, which shocks me. All right, so I'm just kind of moving these around in the sink, trying not to bruise them up and knock all the dirt off of them.
I had another secret surprise idea saved for later. They had a sale of 3 for 4, or 4 for 3. And I usually don't throw away alcohol, but this is just bad, okay? I tried to get through it, but I can't, man.
It's all good.
I highly do not recommend Pinot Grigio by Barefoot.
Just Barefoot in general.
Yeah,
All of
maybe
their
it-
wines tend to suck.
yeah, what's that? It's highly suspect.
All right, there we go. All nice and washed, rinsed up. Let's see. You make food with your mom when your mom is too tired. Same. Dad can't cook at all. Don't. Everyone except for your younger brother can cook. I'm the youngest in the family and also the tallest. There you go. How big a boy are you, Dragon Warlord? Warlord. Did I keep saying Dragon World? Dragon Warlord. My bad. Hello. Hello, hello. How you doing there, Dylan? Great to see you. Here on this lovely Sunday.
You get your own candle.
Thank you. All right, so what we're going to do here is just, we're going to cut up our tomatoes for our sauce. All I do is I just trim the top off of them. Here, let's go back down to the cutting board here. All right, so I just trim the top off of them and just chunk them. Like, they don't have to be super precise or anything. It's making a sauce. It's going to simmer for dang ever. So. No, don't use the ones that are black on the inside. Okay.
Sorry.
No, it's all good. There's no way of telling on some of them because some of them look perfectly ripe.
Let me know if you need more. I'll go fill in the garden.
Oh, I won't need any more. This would be plenty. You're 192. All right. Is that what, centimeters tall? Is that pounds? Centimeters, okay. And computer, how tall is 192 centimeters in feet and inches?
192 centimeters is about 6 feet 4 inches.
That's 6'4". You're the same height I am.
I ain't proud of those tomatoes for the most part.
So-
They're going in your pot. They're really delicious.
Extra high five there, my fellow 6'4" friend.
I lost my spin again.
You told me to give it to you.
I know, and then you sent me to the store.
Oh. Dope. You're only 160. That's okay. Look, we tall people, we're really good at helping for shit on top shelves. We're really bad at fitting in small spaces. So like, literally, I've driven them, but never for any duration of time, and never with any degree of comfort. I've never been able to drive like the Honda S2000 or the Mazda Miata. They're just interiors way too small. I literally don't fit. So there's disadvantages. As a sports car fan, I'm sad at the number of cars that I literally just don't fit